Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back to the REI Network podcast. We're back with another episode here. Something that I think is going to help you a lot. Right now, I am traveling, as you can see if you're watching me on YouTube. I'm in my RV right now in Phoenix. I'm actually flying out in the next hour to Florida. I'm going to Tampa, Florida. I have a mastermind there. Then I have a one-day event with my one-on-one clients. So I'm excited about that. Then I'm going to be going off to Georgia for a week and then back. So it's going to be a couple of weeks travel for me. And I'm going to be doing some episodes along the way. Yeah, that's what I've got going on. And also, just before we get started here, just please give me a like and subscribe. Go to Gavin Tim's REI Network. You can find me on the podcast or on YouTube, and you may be watching me there now, but go and check out my channel. Make sure you subscribe because I have got a load more content coming. And as I always say, you can always email in support@reinetwork.com if there's any other videos that you want me to do or anything like that. Any feedback would be good, anything good or bad. So appreciate you there. All right, let's jump in. I want to talk about this. Came up on a coaching call, and I thought it's important. Talking about wins, small wins, how important it is to get small wins in this business. Because when you're starting off, okay, or when you're growing the business, it doesn't matter kind of what stage you're at. It's difficult, okay? This business is hard. It can be simple, but it's super hard to do. And it's hard because of probably two key words, and there's probably more. But two key words that come to mind is focus and consistency. Okay, focus, staying focused on the one thing and being consistent at that one thing. All right, that's what's going to drive results. Now, what happens is that you're going to get overwhelmed if you're thinking about doing that first deal, getting that first paycheck, and it's not coming for you. Then this business can beat you down, right? Because it can be a lot of negativity, meaning that you're going to get 99% no's and 1% yes. And it's the 1% yes that makes all the money, right? But you are going to have to get that. So creating small wins is an absolute key through every process in this business, whether it be getting the first contract. Maybe you've spoken to your first seller. So the way that you train your mind is critical in this, because again, do you look and go, oh, I only made 3 offers today? Or are you going to be like, oh, that was a massive win. I've made my first 3 offers today. So you see the difference? It was a win. You have to keep chipping away at small wins that's going to get, to that outcome. And it doesn't need to be contract and money. It could be the first phone call that you've made to a realtor, or a second or a third. That's a win. Okay. You got your first no ever. That's a win. You got 10 no's in a row. That's a win. Because remember, the mindset is that I want to go for no, right? You want to go for no because the next one is going to be a yes, and that is your mindset. And if you do that and stay consistent to that, you're going to land a contract, but you have to bring that into a positivity or into positive thoughts of how that day went. Not, oh, I didn't do this and I didn't do that and that didn't go well, because that doesn't get you anywhere, right? The right mindset is going to lead you to success. And you can say that it's nonsense and you can overlook it, but it's just the truth, okay? Just look at the top athletes. Why is the best of the best in any sport? Why are they the best? Right? Well, yeah, it can be talent, but it's their mindset. There's no doubt that they're not the best in their head. And that's the difference. How many people do you know that are great at sport that never made it? Why didn't they make it? When you've watched the talent, they can do it when it's not in a tournament, in a competition. I know as a golf professional, okay, or an ex-golf professional, that I've seen that. I've played with some of the best players that I've ever seen that never made it on tour because they got on in a tournament and they couldn't do it. Why? Because again, it's their mindset. But I'd seen it when it's not in a tournament. So it is the most important thing, and it is the thing to get right, because it is going to be the thing that's going to wake you up, get you motivated, keep you going every day, is the mind and nothing else. And if you create little wins, the little wins will then go on and to obviously the big win, right? And that's what I really, really want you to focus on doing. And it can be anything, absolutely anything that you want. for this to work. Okay. And I'll tell you, when I got started in the business, I'm sitting there 10 hours a day calling, right? I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm calling. And there's two ways you look at it. I used to have people come and say, "Oh, have you made any money today yet?" Like, "Oh, when are you going to go and get a job? How long are you going to last doing this?" And I'm like, "I know, but look, I'm getting so close. Like, I made this amount of calls, the most I've ever done. Or I had this amount more conversations. Like, it's coming. I'm getting better on the phone. Or, I got this amount of offers out, and I know it's just, it's so close now for it just to start working." And that was my mindset. So even the negativity that's going to come at you, because you're going to get it, right? And don't blame the family, husband, the wife, parents, brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, friends are going to tell you that you can't do it. Okay. And when are you going to, that this is harder than you think, and all of these things. But you have to look that they're just trying to look out for you, right? And I get that, but you're now an entrepreneur if you're doing this. We are wired different. We're not on the 9 to 5. We don't have a paycheck. We don't know when the next money is going to come. And it's a different mindset that you need to get into as an entrepreneur. And you're going to get that negativity. Okay. And that's why listening and surrounding yourself with the right people is absolutely critical. And being part of the right community and group. And that could be in a coaching program. That could be at your local RIA. That could be networking at different events locally. Just hanging out with the right people, all trying to achieve the same goal. Because guess what? When I'm in a mastermind next week, there's no can'ts being talked about. It isn't. It's think big and make it happen. And of course, if that's your vision, of course you can do it. And that's what you want to hear. So you've got to channel in from the loved ones and take the negativity and go, "I understand what you mean. I appreciate the feedback," and then absorb from the positivity to actually drive this on. And I'm telling you now from experience, when you start making money, all the negativity then changed to going, "Oh, actually, it really does work. Oh, can you show me how to do it? Can you teach me? Like, do you think I could do it?" And all of them things. And and that's what's going to change for you, as it did me. And also, you know, when I tell that story of people saying, "Can I do it?" Well, of course you can. Of course. I'm not going to go, "Well, no, you can't do it. You just don't have it in you." Of course you can do it. But you need to get in a better attitude. You got to get in the right mindset if you're going to do it. And that goes for any business, not just this one. Okay. And they're the conversations. Of course you can do it. You're smart, you're intelligent, you're good on the phone, you're good at this. But let me tell you, you've got to get in the right mindset. Let me ask you a question, and I'm asking you guys now listening. Do you believe you can do it? Not what anyone else believes, but do you internally believe that you can do it? And this doesn't come from, you have to be confident, and it's not an arrogance. Okay, there's a difference. I'm not coming out. I never came out saying, "Oh, I'm going to take over. I'm the best," and all of these things. That's just being cocky and arrogant. Okay. But the inner belief that I have that I could do it was just 100%. I mean, there was no doubt in my mind that I was not going to make this work. It wasn't even an option for me. And I was going to do whatever it took to make sure that I was successful. And I genuinely believed that I could do it. Because here's the thing, when you have the self-belief, I've always believed that if you give me especially in sales, okay, and I don't come across, or I hope I don't, and you can decide, but I'm not your typical sales guy. I just have conversations. Okay, I make it about them and the situation and how can we solve the problem. And I just have a good conversation, a good, honest conversation that's not like a pushy, obviously, salesman. And I believe that if you give me anything, whether it be a camera, a pen, a pencil, a computer, a painting, I don't know, whatever you want, and I understand it, I can go and sell it. Okay. And I've always believed that. So I believe that if I could sell, all I needed to understand was the concept of what I'm doing, and then I could achieve it. And that was, again, just an internal belief. That's not me just coming out and telling people. That's what I really believe. Because what you'll find is people that actually come out and just say the words to everyone have an insecurity and don't believe it. So they're speaking it to try and believe it. And there's a big difference. So that's the one thing that I really had. And I want you to see if you have it. And if you don't, you've got to go and find it, because a lot of people, and even in my coaching program, that's the first thing that we work on. If I feel and I see that there's doubt in there and you're coming in to try and prove me wrong that it doesn't work, then we got to fix that. You're not here to prove me wrong, because I've already can prove you right. One, from showing hoods in my business, but also other people in the program, that what deals they're doing and how they're doing it. So that should be enough. Or find someone in your market. It doesn't matter how hard it is. You've just got to be in it, and you've got to be consistent in it, right? If you're in a California market, you can't get a result probably in a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month. It might take you 6 months, it might take you 9 months, but the deal size will be big. And a lot of you want the guarantee. There's no guarantees in this business, okay? The only thing that's guaranteed, that you can guarantee, is you showing up every day and you actually, putting in that effort. That's the thing that you can guarantee. And then the outcome, if you focus on the step-by-step things every day, the outcome will happen. And instead of focusing on the outcome, you focus on the outcome, it isn't going to work, because you're focusing on the outcome and you're not doing the activity to get the outcome. And that's the difference. Don't worry about trying to get your first check. Just worry about talking to the seller. Just worry about making the offer. Just worry about focusing on that follow-up call. And then the contracts will come, and they will come in tenfold for you to be able to make, obviously, a lot of money, right? And that's what you guys need to be focused on. All right. We have, again, I don't want to speak too soon, but one of our clients in California just got a contract, 9 months. She's been consistent. It took 9 months, but it's going to be a big deal. Okay. And here's the thing, just answer this honestly, right? As I do this, okay, as I ask you this question. If I told you you've got to speak to 10 pre-screen leads, qualified leads, whether it come from direct mail, text, cold call, whatever, or cold called 10 people to fill the gap if you couldn't generate that amount of leads. 10's a lot a day. But let's say that I was going to say, call 10 people a day, 10 conversations, make 5 offers a day, right? And in 30 days, I'm going to write you $10,000 check. Okay, so I'm going to guarantee, I'm going to write you 10 grand, and you're going to speak to 10 people a day. You're going to make 5 offers a day. Would you do it? Now, you should be either saying, no, I wouldn't, or yes, I would, right? So for people, most of you, 99% listening to this, are going to say, yeah, I would do that. Okay, well, here is the thing. When you've just answered that question, why won't you do that to make 50,000? Because your mindset is that you want the guarantee. You want the guarantee of you making 10 grand, okay? You want the guarantee of you making $10,000, and you're happy because your mindset is that you're working then for your money. So the effort that you're putting in, you're going to be rewarded with $10,000. And in this business, there's no rewards for that. You have to do the opposite. Okay. So what I want you to be thinking is, well, yeah, what if I made them 10 calls a day? What if I did them 5 offers a day and I made 50,000? What if you did that? Right? Because you all want that guaranteed money, but you should be able to 5x it, especially if you do it every day, consistently, over 3 months. You can make tens of thousands of dollars, but nothing's guaranteed. And that's the scary part. The scary part is that the guarantee isn't there, and you want the guarantee. But let me tell you, you're not going to get the guarantee. So let's push that aside and go, you know what? Let's just try 3 months of your life, 3 months of your whole life that you're on this planet. You got to dedicate to this business and have 10 conversations just for 3 months. And I'm telling you right now that if you do that, you are going to get results. You are going to make a lot of money, right? And you're going to go back after and you're going to comment on this episode saying, I did it and I actually made money, because that's what it takes. And then when you have a team, you're going to 10 times that. When you start building it out, you have an acquisition that's making 50, 60, 70, 80 dials a day, having 20, 30 conversations, making 10, 15 offers a day. And then that's how you're going to multiply. That's how you're going to build into that 6, 7, 8 plus deals a month. That's how you're going to start hitting 100 grand a month by doing that. And that is how you're going to build that business. but it all starts with you and your mindset. Before you build a team, you've got to believe in what you're doing. If you don't believe, no one's going to believe. No one in your team. They're going to sense it, right? And you've got to change that. So anyway, hopefully this helps, guys. So remember, creating small wins is going to get you to the success. All right, having that right mindset to be able to do this business. So hopefully this helps. I just want to keep it short and sweet. Hopefully that's motivated for you today. So get out there, get on that phone, start pre-screening, start making offers. Let's make it happen. And again, if you need any help, go to reinetwork.com/join. If you want to join our community, which is amazing, we're doing live calls every single day. If not, keep watching. Give me a like, drop me a comment, all of them things, and I will talk to you all soon. I appreciate you. All right, thanks, guys. Bye-bye.